So chapter 6 is all about chemical composition. In the periodic table, you have an atomic mass. The atomic mass describes the mass of 1 mole of each element. 1 mole is equal to 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd particles. Those particles can be molecules or atoms, depending on if you have a compound or element. To find out, now to convert grams to moles, moles into atoms, atoms into moles, and etc., you're going to have to use a conversion factor. So you're going to take, in this example, you have 1 gram of carbon. You want to see how many atoms are in it. You're going to take 1.00 grams of carbon, divide that by 12.01 grams, that's the atomic mass, divide that by atomic mass of carbon, or whatever element you have. Then after that, you're going to do another conversion factor and multiply that by 1 mole of atoms. That's going to be 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. And whenever you do the conversion factors, you're always going to have the unit that you have in the top and the bottom next to it. And you're going to end up with 5.01 times 10 to the 20th atoms of carbon. That's the amount of atoms in 1 gram of carbon. The next part is about molar mass. Molar mass is mass of different chemical compounds. So here you have copper 2 chloride, and you want to find the molar mass. You're going to see how many of each element you have and multiply it times that. So, and multiply it times its atomic mass. So you have only 1 copper here. You're going to multiply that times 2, and you're going to get 63.55. Then next you have the chlorines. You have 2 chlorines. You're going to multiply that times 2. You're going to multiply 35.45 times 2. You're going to get 70.90. Watch for significant figures. But in these, you should always have 2 decimal places. 4 decimal places. Add them together, add those parts together. You're going to get 134.45 grams of carbon, round that to 3 significant figures. And you're going to get 134 grams of copper 2 chloride. Next part, mass percent. So let's say we have octane. Octane is gasoline. Its formula is C8H18. So mass percent, it's a percent of each chemical and compound. So you're going to first convert how many moles of each element you have, convert how many moles you have into grams. So here you have 8 moles of carbon. You're going to multiply that times its carbon's atomic mass. You're going to get 12.01. When you multiply those, you're going to get 96.08. 18 moles of hydrogen. Multiply that times 1.01, that's hydrogen's atomic mass. You're going to get 18.18 grams of hydrogen. find the mass percent, you're going to find the overall mass of your compound, in this case octane. You're going to take the mass of each element, divide that by the overall compound mass, and multiply that times 100%. Here you got, for the carbon, 85.84% and 15.91% of hydrogen.